In this video, we will discuss the influence of Japonism on Impressionism and Post-Impressionism. But first, let's take a look at what these terms mean. Impressionism is known as the first modern art movement. It originated as a response towards the changing urban environment. Artists reacted against controlled academies and salons in favor of independent exhibition. The style of Impressionists rejected the conventional art styles such as realism and naturalism and instead introduced a new form of painting in Europe. This style is highlighted by the use of lighting to create a vivid image that conveys a sense of atmosphere and dynamic movement as if one is being within the scene. The typical painting style of this period consists of loose brushstrokes and vibrant colors to create a vivid depiction of contemporary landscapes and bourgeois leisure and recreation of the urban lifestyle. Impressionists found inspiration in Japanese art prints in terms of content, style, and approach, culminating in a creative and timelessly artistic relationship. The term Japonism was initiated by the French journalist and art critic Philippe Berti in an article published in 1876 to describe the strong interest for Japanese artworks and decorative items. Japanese ports reopened to trade with the West in 1854, bringing shiploads of miscellaneous objects into France, marking the beginning of Japanese products being introduced to Europe. In 1862, a shop opened near the Louvre Museum, attracting artists visiting the gallery with Japanese imported products. A Japanese formal arts and crafts exhibition was first being held at the Paris Exposition Universelle, attracting a great deal of interest. From then, all things Japanese became stylish and fashionable in the art world in Europe. Gradually after, there was a rapid increase in shops selling Japanese wood prints and items. The influence of Japonism on Impressionist art can be seen in decorative items, fabric prints, composition, style, and in many other forms. Mary Cassatt was one of the Impressionist artists that carried the influence of Japonism in her art. Cassatt was so inspired by the prints she saw and studied that she devoted the year 1891 to make prints, working on dry points. She approached Japanese printing techniques and patterns to her prints as seen in one of her many Japonism-inspired prints, the Koi Fair Study. The composition in her painting using diagonal line and golden line structure is some of the techniques used in Japanese art. The most distinctive Japanese derivative seen in this painting is the print on the wall, as well as the floor pattern and chair fabric. The woman is depicted having her hair in an updo as one of the Japanese woman's fashion. The influence of Japonism followed the art world stepping from the period of Impressionism into the period of Post-Impressionism is the movement originated as a response to Impressionism in France during the same century. Artists rejected the spontaneous and naturalistic portrayal of light and color to portray the scenario. Instead, they prefer emphasizing on the symbolical depiction of the subject's emotion along with proper order and structure. Their preference of subject matter is also different from the urban life inspiration of the Impressionism period. They rather shifted away to develop their personalized artistic styles. Experimentation with a wide range of pictorial modes and with printmaking techniques as well coincided with the growing popularity of Japanese woodcuts during the 1890s. Henri Toulouse-Lautrec adopted an exaggerated colors, contours, and facial expression found in kabuki theater prints in order to create his eye-catching posters. In the painting at the Moulin Rouge, he approaches the bohemian lifestyle of Paris in the nighttime. The influence of Japonism is being seen through the makeup style of the figures with powdered faces and accentuated red lips. The exaggeration of contours and facial expression are also additional factors of Japonism that is depicted. The influence of Japonism is also shown in his diagonal composition. His use of flat color is also a feature derived from Japanese printmaking to simplify and create consistency. The influence of Japonism carried on through Impressionism and Post-Impressionism to the later modern art of Art Nouveau, and left an impact shaping artists' perspective regarding content, style, and approaches.